Good evening, everyone. In today's stream, we will be continuing the blog showcase area. We will be continuing the work on the blog showcase area. Okay, so let me show you the design again. And we're going to be adding some divs under this area to showcase the latest blog posts that I've written. So it's going to, at the end, all right, come on. At the end, or towards the end, I'm hoping that it's going to look like this. And the mobile component is going to look like that, and when you tap on this it's going to transition into one of those things. I have no idea how to do that yet, but anyway, the goal for today's stream is to create a div that can house these three things, and then I'm going to map the first 6 items into their own little respective divs, and we're going to get the first prototype. Right. So I might just get rid of this thing, by the way. Anyway, let's go back to the home component, and in here, I'm currently mapping all of the items that I get from the blog JSON, and I'm just logging them out to the console. That's not what I want to do, so I'm gonna be creating a new component, and this new component is, well, we can just copy the simplest component that we have, which is heading. Let's call this one blog showcase card. Is that a good name? Yeah, that's okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's a good name, right? So this thing has actually 4 properties, right? The first one is the title. Second one's going to be subtitle. The third thing is going to be like the info text duration, maybe, or timestamp, and the last one's going to be link. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now let's add these 2 there. Also, let's rename this thing. We're going to call it blog. Actually, let's select all of them at once. Blog showcase component. Okay, and let's get rid of that part. Instead of that, we're going to have a div in here now. So let's do that. We don't need this one anymore. Let's update the prop types. Are those all? Yeah, these are all strings, right? Let's duplicate. Oops, no. Let's just duplicate this line. Let's call this one title, and the next one is going to be called subtitle. This one's going to, oops, no. Oh, all right. Keyboard shortcuts are sometimes they make your life more difficult. Anyway, timestamp, link. Right, and let's select all of these. Actually, all of these are required, right? So let's do this, and let's get rid of that. All right, we have something that we could work with now. One sec. Yeah, I need to put it in parentheses, right? This one. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. So, okay, let's create 3 paragraph items. Well, one of them is going to be, let's create H5, maybe? Is this an H5? Yeah, I guess. Why not? Okay. Or H6, rather. Yeah. Let's just put random text in it for now. This is one of the best examples that I have. So let's just put this text in there. And the next 2 are going to be paragraph items. Yeah, and let's duplicate this. Okay, go back. Let's paste this in here, go back. Let's copy this one. Okay. Right, let's clean this up. All right, and now let's create a blog post item for all of these blog showcase components. These things are going to be null for now. You're going to think about this later. Like, we're going to put whatever's necessary in later on. No. Okay, that's it. Oh, something is missing. What's expected again? Oh, just there should be a parentheses in here, right? Yep. Okay, that's it. Okay. All right. Now that we have all of these, let's like try to condense and make let's try to turn this thing into a square, because this is currently in a row, and if we change this one to be like so if we assign this the class name call md3, then it's gonna have 4 of them per row. Yep. Okay, but we want 3, right? So let's change this to 4. But we want to add some padding to the left and right of these things, or margin. Yeah, I think it's padding, right? Okay. Padding y is like 5. Is 5 too much? Did that change anything? No. All right, let me try it in the inspector. So margin left. So what can I do in this case? So I want to make these perfect squares. Like, this size is good, but I want to make them squares. So we have to all right, let's not sure whether I should be using Bootstrap in here. I want to make these perfect squares, right? Okay, let's search for it. Square divs Bootstrap. No, I don't want to do that. So there is no native Bootstrap way of doing this then. Okay, let's take a look at this example. All right. Title and square. Okay, this is way too... Right, this is not exactly what we want. Is this where I stop using Bootstrap and think about the alternatives? Okay, what happens if we resize this window? Oh, it still stays as squares, but they change their size. Like, okay, that is promising. Right, I think this is where we stop using Bootstrap and implement our own solution, maybe. Like, yeah, it looks good. I mean, but I want to specify the height and width of these things myself. Okay, let's create a Sass file for this component then. Style sheets, components. We're gonna, well, let's copy the header one. Is there? There must be a heading one. Yep, that's it. Okay. We're gonna call this blog showcase card. Okay. Let's call it square. Height 300 pixels. Width 300 pixels. Not sure if that's going to work, but let's give it a shot. So instead of this, we're going to do square. Well, not like that, but like this. And we're going to import it from the SAS file. So oh yeah, spelling mistake, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Right. Should be good. Let's try it. So this is 300 by 300 then. Alright, what if I add margin left and right auto to this one? Can I center it? Probably. So the square thingy, not that one, that one. Okay, this div will have margin left and right auto. Or should the elements have margin left and right auto? Let me check. Right, this div. Oh, I see. Okay, there should be another div that contains these things, and that div should have margin left and right auto. Ooh. Yeah, we'll worry about that one later on. Let's decrease this to 200, 200, see if that looks better. Okay, that's more like the designs, at least. Now we gotta add some padding left, padding right. Oh, actually, margin left. Like 60 pixels. Margin right. Actually, it's just margin 60 pixels, right? All right. Oh, now let's try to limit map by 6, like the amount of items getting mapped by 6. How do we break out of a map function in JavaScript? Okay, let's try that. Can I just return from inside it? Maybe. Oh no, I can't. Okay. That's a nice one. I could use that one, right? So we're gonna have a new row in here. I'm just gonna prototype in here. So we're gonna type row, put that in there, and then put curly brackets, which means I'm gonna insert some JavaScript in here. Let's paste this in. For let log item of what? Log items. Oh, is this not allowed? Maybe not. I don't want to get every element from the map function though. Right, okay. You can create a function for it, I guess, and then put it somewhere else. Get the latest blog post or something. But for now, we can put it hey, maybe? Or let me copy a function template from utils, file manager utils. We don't need the const export part, so let's just return back to the original file. Let's put it here. Retrieve latest blog posts. Doesn't receive anything. We're gonna have a for loop. Okay, let's go down. Let's copy this thing again. We don't need this anymore. Blog items, is it defined? Unresolved variable. Oh, yeah. How do we add? Oh yeah, so we can create a new list. Not const, but latest logs list become an empty list. Latest logs list. I'm going to remove this for let I equals regular loops, just regular loops. I equals 0, I less than, oh come on, less than 6, then I plus plus. And latest blog post list dot concat, that works. Blog items I. That should do it. Okay, that should really do it. Okay, cool. And then we're going to call that function here, paste it in there. Yes, so that should limit. Oh, right. What is the problem? Something map is not a function. Oh yeah, we have to call the function, right? Yay, it's empty. Why? So why can this function, oh, why is this red? Image extension is defined but not used. Whatever. That still doesn't solve the problem, and I think that's the issue. How do you add items to a list? Maybe we should use this, and then you do let's in here. No, go back. Okay, add items to array.js. It's push. And I assume this can still be a constant, and you're gonna make this an array now. All right, let's try this. There you go, 6 items. Great. Absolutely great. Now you got to center these things. You could put all of these things in a div and then do margin on the x-axis auto, right? How do we, okay, we can clean this one up later. I'll let that stay in for now. And we're gonna pass these things in there, but I wonder if we should, so this div contains everything, the raw items I mean, and it spans the whole width of the area, right? Yes. So you want to center items inside. So what if we put all of these things under another div? I mean, what if we do this? I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it, but let's give it a try. That's clearly not the right way to do it. So you don't put all of them inside a map, all of them inside a div. Okay. What if I put only 3 of them inside a div, and then the other 3 can go inside another div, and I can center them somehow? Is that the right way? Or maybe I could use text align center. No, that's not gonna work. I don't want to center the text in here. Okay. There was something like flex bootstrap center div flex. There was something like this that I could use, right? Flexbox container. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so I think assigning them here is going to be the solution. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it's looking more and more like the design, at least, right? Now let's add a border around it with rounded corners. Border generator HTML. Oh, great. Okay. Width is just 1 pixels. What's the groove? Well, whatever. Color is, well, black for now. Oh, radius. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. All the same. 5 pixels. All right. Copy. And then I'll add some shadows to it later on. Oh, box shadow generator. All right, cool. Okay, let me just paste this thing in. Let's just paste this in for now. Delete those. Let's see the effect. That's not exactly what I wanted to have, but I guess it works for now. I feel like we could use some padding. So okay, padding all around, like 10 pixels. Okay, looks more promising. And let's increase this to 220, 220. All right, looks better. Now let's try to add a box shadow, and then I'll call it a day. That's gonna be the changes for today. I'm gonna be writing another blog post, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing streams. I'm switching phones today, maybe. I want to switch back to the iPhone for a bit, and then I'm gonna come back to Android. So I can write a blog post about what I miss about both of the ecosystems. I used to be a very heavy iPhone user. I had iPhone 4, 6, and yeah, I had iPhones before. Now I switched to Android, and it's good. You should try it too. Right, blur. I do not want blur, and inset. No, not inset. Where is the 6? Right, 5, 5. Okay. All right. Let's. Opacity. Yeah, not sure about opacity, but let's keep the variable in because you might want to modify that later. Okay. Do we have opacity in these ones? No, right? Yeah, no, we don't have opacity. Let's get the exact same color, shall we? C8, C8. Okay, and opacity is none. So we're going to copy this, take it back here, paste it in. Oh, yeah. It says pixels are not necessary because they're 0 anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, okay. Oh wow. Okay, this looks very close. We just need to reduce the margins just a tiny bit. Instead of like 60, let's try like 30. All right, okay, okay. And now I have to just say you can only have 3 elements per row, and then we're gonna be good. Not sure how to do that though, but that could be a topic for one of our next streams. Let's change the background. Let's change the background for this div to this color, which is FC apparently. Let's add a new background color for the div, and we're gonna stop the stream right there. Okay. That was in the home component, right? Yeah. So this one, section latest blog post background. I've already changed it. Okay, this could be in home.module.sass, right? Latest blog post background. Oh yeah, I've already done it. Okay, so well, this is it. I might change it to something like more yellowish, yellow tinted. Not like that, but like I don't know, like this. No, okay, white is better. Yeah, I'll find something later. That's a topic for one of the next streams, right? All right. Now what's left is change the font sizes, change the fonts, add more shadows or something. I don't know. Okay, I'll take a look at what's next and come back to you with another stream very soon. Okay, thank you for joining, and I guess I'll see you in the next stream. All right, see you later. Bye.